Hey everyone, my name is Anders, and today we are going to go over this week's test server update for Black Desert. Let's get right into it with Succession Maegu getting buffed. Spirit Swirl now does 10% more damage, Bristling Sparks 10% more damage, Heavenward Dance 25% more damage, and Nugdiri Dance now deals 15% more damage. Obviously, a lot of classes have been getting buffed recently. Succession Maegu was supposed to be omitted from the Phase 1 changes, and they were, but we were kind of hoping on seeing some fundamental changes to help this class and other classes during the Phase 2 class balance we're in right now. That's not the case. We just saw damage increases. More damage isn't the answer, I think. It is nice, but it's not the answer. Currently, Darkseeker's Retreat, if you're grinding there, you'd want to go Awakening Maegu. If you are a Maegu and you want to grind there, Awakening is better than Succession there, especially after this week's Awakening Maegu buff. So I don't think more damage for Succession Maegu will make it faster than Awakening, at least at Darkseeker's Retreat. Succession Maegu I still think is a better overall grinder, but she needs a longer accuracy buff. Maybe her forward guards being back in some skills, or her evasion debuff back to help at these new areas. Now, if we move on to Archer, they are also getting some changes. Ensnare is no longer going to be your crit rate buff. That's been removed from that skill, and instead, that effect has been moved to the Gaping Darkness skill. Radiant's Explosion now deals 14% more damage. Full Bloom, Mark to Bloom, Spear of Sylvia, Uproot, Righteous Smite, and Luthragon's Call all deal 10% more damage. Glissade now deals 25% more damage, and Absolute Bolt of Radiance and Absolute Arrow Explosion also now deal 10% more damage. Moving on to Succession Guardian, Mountain Slam now deals 20% more damage, Avalanche Strike now deals 25% more damage, Black Blood Circle deals 25% more damage, and Claw Reveal now deals 20% more damage. Moving on to Awakening Witch, Equilibrium Break deals 19% more damage, Detonative Flow 48% more, Thunderstorm 34% more, Barrage of Lightning 15% more damage, Voltaic Pulse 19% more, Lightning Blast 48% more, and Yoke of Ordeal now deals 25% more damage. I did not expect Awakening Witch to be getting buffed, but here we are. And moving on to more unexpected news, Succession Berserker is getting buffed. Frenzy Destroyer now deals 15% more damage, Beastly Windslash now deals 18% more, Devastation now deals 50% more damage, and Fearsome Tyrant now deals 25% more damage on the last hit. That's it for class balance this week. It's pretty light. Some unexpected classes getting buffed. Let me know what you think though about the selection of classes to be graced with buffs this week in the comments down below, and let's move on to the rest of the update. So for quality of life, Arena of Solare practice matchmaking has been changed to allow for faster matching. They don't really go into how they did that. Adventure Log now requires just one bluefish to be caught instead of two for the Herald's Journal. Old Moon Grand Prix received some bug fixes. Icons for some class skills and items have been changed. Some of these have to do with the Korean controversy in the online space at the moment, so not surprising there. Dehkia Olun's got buffed because the previous change they did to that zone accidentally nerfed it, so now the Illusion Gem drop rate has been increased by 10%, more Colossi summon at once, and the left arm HP has been reduced by 30% while also removing back attack modifier on that mob. Monster Zone UI had a slight change, but a good one, where you can now see the total AP and total DP you need for a zone, where before it would just show you the sheet AP and sheet DP. So this lets you reach the cap despite not having the sheet AP, since this is going to take into account the monster AP and other stats from your gear and buffs to help you see if you can actually grind an area or not. That's a really good change. After the cursed pirate ship appears in the Sea of Silence, the aggro range of surrounding mobs has increased. If you have a hunter seal, you can exchange it with Igor Bartali at any time, even while doing the main quest, to avoid locking you out of a progression pass challenge. The sailing power acceleration skill can now be linked with breezy sail on ships, so you can boost an additional time and now takes less stamina. Really good change for sailing. Power acceleration still works the same way as before, so you can use it as as you initially move the ship, but now the skill has more than one use. And those are all the updates for this week. Remember, next weekend is the Calcium Ball. We will most likely not have a test server patch then, and instead we'll have the Calcium Ball and probably the test server update on the following Monday. I'll make a video next week going over what we can expect from the Calcium Ball, so stay tuned for that. Let me know what you think about today's changes, and I feel like I should let you know I am currently playing and trying out Throne and Liberty, the Korean MMO that released this week, and we have no date for the global launch of the game, but I wanted to check it out, see if it's any good. I'll be making at least a first impressions video on the game once I get a little more into it, though if you want to know if the game is anything like BDO, well, it's I think a complete opposite from BDO, so not really comparable, but I'll give you my full thoughts on the game very soon. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.